Let's talk about the case of the Mondays. Do you have them? Because I don't have them. I've actually cured my case of the Mondays. You want to know how I cured the case of the Mondays? Well, sit down and I will tell you how I've cured my case of the Mondays and how I approach Mondays. In fact, as of today, I love Mondays. You can head on down to averageblackgirl.org and check out my blog, We Love Mondays, for more details. But I will give you a brief list of how I've cured my Mondays. The first step is proper planning. Proper planning will save you a lot of headache. Instead of trying to get that extra sleep and go straight to bed after waltzing in the house, it's better to stay up just a little bit extra and proper plan. Some examples of proper planning are the following. Have you meal prepped? Do you have the money for the toll? Have you scheduled in your calendar when you're going to finally have that Skype date with your college BFF you've been meaning to have for the last 3 or 4 weeks? Do you pack your clothes for the gym so that you don't have to stop back home and get distracted? These are a few things that you can start doing. Last but not least, and the most important for me is, after you worked your 9 to 5 for someone else, are you making some time to work on your own dreams and your own goals after work? You can't keep pushing off that idea that you were supposed to start in 2015. You have to start now. The next is your attitude. Your attitude can make or break your day. Here are some tips to fix your attitude or to keep your attitude high. One is called the gratitude journal. A gratitude journal can be anything, but what you do is each and every day you write 3 things that you're grateful for. The next would be deciding that, you know what, I'm not going to have any more bad days. I'm going to choose not to have any more bad days. For me, first semester of senior year of college was just really rough for me. And after about 2 to 3 weeks of just sulking and just not getting out of my rut, I finally decided, you know what, I'm not going to have any more bad days. And since then, I've always been that optimistic friend with that big smile, and it's kept with me for the last 5 years. When you choose that regardless of what happens, you're going to make the best of it and you're going to have a good day, you will. Last is going to be the gratitude jar. The gratitude jar is similar to the gratitude journal, but unlike the gratitude journal, with the gratitude jar, you only have to write one thing that you're grateful for each day, and then you put it into your jar. So what that does, or what I like about the gratitude projects, is that when you're having a bad day, you can go back in your journal and you can look at it, or you can go in your jar and you can look at it. But the idea is, at the end of the year, New Year's Eve or closer to, you can look and see that, wow, I have a lot to be grateful for, or we did a lot this year. It also helps with your psyche. Another thing would be 100 days of happiness. Is it cliche? Yes. But does it work? Yeah. Studies show that if you do something for 30 days, it's a habit. So if you are positive and putting out something positive that you are happy for every day on social media, it will affect your psyche. The hashtags that you can use are 100 days of happiness or 100 happy days. And this is the last one for your attitude. Intentional quiet time. Intentional quiet time with the Lord will absolutely change your life. Deciding to have a spot in your house, whether that be a room or a corner. Deciding to take intentional time throughout the day, throughout the week, and or spending a weekend with just you and him, including him in every area of your life. Listening to ideas, writing things down. For me, I like to journal. So in my gratitude journal, I have space where I can kind of journal to God to kind of just put my thoughts out and get it all out. And you'll be surprised on what happens when you have this intentional quiet time in His presence. Both the names Average Black Girl and Melanin Business came during my quiet time. And the last thing is your purpose. If you are not living in your purpose, and God has put something in your heart, an idea, a project, a notion, and you, year after year, month after month, day after day, are not doing it, that void will continue to grow. And until you are working in your purpose, you will have something missing and you will not be 100% content. There is nothing more content than saying that I am living in my purpose. And I am no longer living in the land of what ifs. I no longer have to worry if someone else is taking my idea. I'm doing it myself. And it's out there. And not only that, it's being well received. Well, there you go. This is how I have cured my case of the Mondays. Thanks for listening.